morning. Good morning. I believe you can hear me. Good morning. How are you doing today? I want to see your comments. If you can hear me, you're welcome. How are you doing today? How has been trading? I hope it's been profitable. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, you have any pay you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. You're welcome to today's daily market review and outlook. You're welcome. Let's do it again. Okay, so first I want us to look at the fundamentals. Today is Wednesday, June 12th, and we are expecting major news from the United States. Of course, CPI and FOMC will be released today. FOMC is by 7 p.m. Nigerian time, and of course CPI is by 1:30. And let's look at the forecast value, 0.3, and the previous was 0.3. They aren't expecting any increase. Okay, they are not expecting any increase. That's the forecast. Okay, so if the actual comes out better, higher than the forecast, then we should expect more bullishness on USD. And if it comes out negative, we should expect more bearishness on the dollar. Okay, so I would advise that we wait for the fundamentals to be released, the CPI or FOMC. If you don't know how to trade fundamentals, you can just stick with your technicals. If you have a good technical setup, maybe before the news is released, you could take your trades. Okay, if you're not a fundamental trader, just stick to your trading plan, to your trading strategy. If it shows up before the news is released, go ahead and execute your trade. Set your stop loss and set your take profit. Don't over leverage. Okay, so that's it for the fundamentals. By 1:30, would know if dollar would be bullish or bearish. Okay, so let's go to the chart. I believe you can hear me. If you can hear me, I want to see your comments. So now, if you have open trade, on what pair? What pair? If you are in good profits before the news is released, you could close partials. Let's say you've executed a trade on GBP USD. Your initial risk on the trade, let's say it was let's say 40 pips, and you have made 40 pips profit. Okay, let's say your initial risk was 40 pips, and you have made 40 pips profit on that trade. You could close partials. You could close 50% or 60% of the trade before the news is released. Okay, you could close 60% or even 70% of the trade, as if you're trading above 0.01 lot size. Okay, so that is what you should do. But if the trade is negative, just leave it to run. If the trade is on negative, just leave the trade to run. It's either the market goes in your direction, it's your profit target, or it's your stop loss. So if it's negative, just let it run. Let it run. But if it is positive, you should be planning to close partials. Okay, so that's it. Australian dollar USD. Like I tell you guys, my bias for Australian dollar USD this week is bearish. I'm expecting a bearish move on Australian dollar USD, but I told you on Monday and Tuesday, I was considering buying Australian dollar USD because of the gap that was created on Friday. This gap that was created. Okay, so my expectation is that Australian dollar USD will pull back to this level before going bearish, which is 0.6633. Let me go down to 4-hour. Okay, so this is my expectation on Australian dollar USD. I'm expecting Australian dollar USD to hit 0.6662 or this support, so on resistance. These are the areas I'm considering selling Australian dollar USD. If we also apply our Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, you would see that price is at what? Is at discount. And we don't buy at discount. Sorry, we don't sell at discount. We sell at premium, right? We sell at premium. So I want to see price pull back to a premium level before I would consider Australian dollar, consider selling Australian dollar USD. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I'm hoping before FOMC or CPI is released, they would have pushed price to either this level or this level. That's my hope, okay? Or immediately CPI is released, they might use CPI to push price up, okay, to fill this gap before going bearish. Probably maybe after FOMC or when FOMC is released, they will push the price up with FOMC to clear liquidity before pushing price down. That's my expectation on Australian dollar USD. Good morning, Mrs. Fumi. Good morning, good morning. GJ. GJ, we said GJ was bullish, but we expect it to go bearish before going bullish. Let's look at GJ. GJ. Okay, so I was expecting GJ to come and fill this fair value gap before going bullish. That was my expectation on GJ, but that hasn't played out. It hasn't played out. I'm still believing GJ is still going to drop. I'm still believing GJ is going to drop. Right now, the market is currently trading at a resistance level. Liquidity also has been cleared at this previous high. I believe you can see that. Can you see that? So liquidity has been cleared at that previous high. And also we had an area of liquidity at this previous high. You can see we also have an area of liquidity at this level. Okay. So if I'm to take a trade on GJ right now, it will be a sell. Okay. You would agree with me that it will not be wise to buy at the current market price. Price has already gone far. Price has already gone far. It will not be wise to buy. So one should take advantage of the pullback, right? There should be a pullback, a retracement. Okay, maybe to this level or to this imbalance, this fair value gap here. So if I take any trade on GJ this morning, right now, it will be a sell. So after the close of this 4-hour candle, which was strongly bullish, let's see the pattern that formed on 1 hour or 15 minutes. If we can identify a bearish reversal pattern or on 1 hour or 15 minutes, then we could consider selling GJ. Let's go down to 1 hour. So on 1 hour, the last 1 hour candle closed strongly bullish. Let's go down to 15 minutes. So you can see 15 minutes, there are indications that the bulls are becoming weaker. You can see what we have here is a bearish reversal pattern, right? This is an hanging man. This is an hanging man. It's a bullish hanging man, right? And after the formation of the bullish hanging man, we are expected to wait for the next candle to close bearish. If the next candle, the current candle closes bearish, then one can consider selling GJ. Also, you will notice that we had a support here, right? After the formation of this bullish candle, this level became a support level. So if this bearish candle closes below that support and also below this hanging man, it's a strong indication that we have more supply than demand, okay? Which indicates price dropping, right? It indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. So if this 15 minutes closes bearish, you might want to consider selling GJ. Okay, you might want to consider selling GJ. It's a good sell setup. I'm most likely going to take this trade. Okay, let's see how the 15 minutes candle closes. I'm going to take this trade, GJ, and my stop loss. If I'm taking this trade, since we have an area of liquidity at this price high, I know there's a possibility for them to come and clear this high before going bearish. My stop loss will be 20 or 30 pips above the high of this candle. I hope that is clear. That is my take on GJ for today's market. Okay, consider selling today. Consider selling today. Wait for price to pull back to a discount level before you buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. You're welcome, Mrs. Fumi. You're welcome. Which other pair? Which other pair do you want us to analyze? Okay, let's look at GU. My bias on GU is bullish. Still bullish on GU. I'm hoping this gap gets filled before or after the major news is released. That's my expectation on GU. Okay, I'm still bullish on GU. Still very bullish on GU. There's a high probability they will fill this gap, and you can see we have several areas of liquidity. Can you see? So if CPI comes out positive for the dollar, if it is positive for the dollar, I would want to see price push up to clear the buy side liquidity before going bearish. It is possible they want to come and clear the liquidity at this previous high. There is a high probability they would want to come and clear liquidity at this previous high. So if the news comes out, CPI comes out positive for the dollar, I want to see them push price up. Okay, I want to see them push the price up to clear liquidity before going bearish. That will be my take on GBP USD. My bias for GBP USD today is bearish. If CPI comes out negative, if CPI comes out, positive, if CPI comes out positive for the dollar, then I will consider selling GBP USD. But at the moment, the buyers are still in control. The buyers are still in control. I hope that is clear. So if you are considering trading GBP USD this morning, you should consider buying. Now, the previous 4-hour broke out from the resistance level, right? We had a resistance level at this point. If you go back also, you would see that level was also a resistance level at this point. Can you see? So this is our demand zone, right? Yeah, it's our demand zone. It was a supply zone, which has become a demand because the previous 4-hour candle closed above it. Now, after the breakout from this resistance, as you know, after a breakout from resistance level or support level, most times price will retest that level, right? Most times price will retest that level. So if you're considering, you might want to wait for price to retest this level that was broken, this resistance that became a support, this supply level that became a demand level. You might want to wait for price to pull back to fill this gap. If you go down to 1 hour, I'm sure a gap was created. Let's see on 1 hour. Okay, on 1 hour, was there a gap? No gap. Let's check 15 minutes. Sure, there's a gap in between that demand zone. Let's check 15 minutes. Okay, so you can see the gap on 15 minutes. Okay, this is a fair value gap on 15 minutes. Okay, so you might want to wait for price to come and fill this fair value gap or retest that resistance that has become a support before you go bullish. That's my take on GU. Now, if you decide to buy from the current market price, before you execute the trade, what you want to consider is the risk involved. If you decide to buy from the current market price, this will be the best place to use as your stop loss. This level will be the best place to set your stop loss. This is 2704 and the market is currently trading at 2753. So if you execute this trade now, your risk will be 50 pips. If you are okay taking such risk, you can execute a buy trade on GBP USD. Now look at it this way. Look at it this way. If you're taking 50 pip risk and your first TP, this is your first TP. From the current market price to that level is about how many pips? Just 30 something pips. Yeah, just 30 something pips. You can see that the risk reward is very poor. But if you wait for price, let's say price pulls back to this level before you buy, your risk will reduce to, let's say, 30 pips. Okay, your risk is 30 pips. And from this point to 2781, that's about, let's say, 40 pips, which is still okay, not too okay, but the risk reward still makes sense. Okay, so I would advise you wait for price to pull back. Okay, I would advise you wait for price to pull back to this zone before you buy. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. But if the news comes out positive for the dollar, we should look for sell opportunity on GBP USD. If the news comes out positive for the dollar, I hope that is clear. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Which other pair do you want me to analyze? Let's look at gold. I think I have a trade on gold. What's happening on gold? What's happening on gold? Okay, so I took a trade on gold this morning. You can see my entry level and you can see my stop loss level. That's about 100 pips from the current market price. 100 pips from the current market price. I know anything that makes price or a candle closes below this level, then we should expect more bearish move on gold. If a candle closes below the low of this candle, you should expect more bearish move gold, and that's why I set my stop loss at that level. Okay, so the buyers are still in control on gold, so I'm still expecting one bullish move on gold. Okay, I'm hoping this gap will be filled. That's my expectation on gold. If we apply Fibonacci from swing high, from this swing high to this swing low, price is still at discount. It's still at discount. So we need to wait for price to pull back to a premium level before we consider selling. I'm expecting a bearish move on gold. And that will be after CPI and FOMC news is released. Okay, so I'm expecting a bearish move, but right now gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. If you're considering trading gold before CPI, you should buy. Okay, you should buy gold. Like I told you guys, if you're trading gold, please use a very good set your stop loss at a very reasonable level. Using 20 pips, 30 pips might not work on gold because gold is very volatile. If you're using 20 pips, 30 pips, most times they would hunt for your stop loss before the price goes in your direction. So you should give price enough room to breathe. Okay, give price enough room to breathe. Don't use tight stop loss. Most times they'll just keep hunting for your SL and it will affect your psychology, to mess up with your psychology. I hope you get that. So my buyers on gold this morning is bullish. And as you can see, I have a trade on gold. I executed the trade, I think, an hour or 2 hours ago. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Any question? Is there any pair you want me to analyze? Drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, drop it in the comment section. Let's see Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. My bias for Euro Aussie this week is bullish. Okay, let's start with the daily. So I'm hoping the liquidity at these previous lows will be cleared. Okay. Before you buy, you should wait for liquidity at this previous low to be cleared. They've tested that level. I want to see them clear, push price below this area of liquidity before going bullish on Euro Australian dollar. Okay. My buyers on Euro Australian dollar remains bullish for the week. And if today candle closes as a bullish reversal pattern, that will be a strong confirmation to buy Euro Australian dollar tomorrow. If it closes as a bullish reversal pattern, that will be a strong confirmation to buy Euro Australian dollar tomorrow. Okay, so if you're considering trading Euro Australian dollar, just wait for a good buy opportunity, buy setup before you execute the trade. And if you are buying, first TP should be at this level. This should be your first TP. Second TPs are the areas of liquidity on EA. Okay, your TP should be at these levels: TP1, TP2, TP3. So that's my take on Euro Australian dollar. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any question, any question, any question, any pair you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know, let me know, let me know. Let's see USD card. USD card. Bias for USD card still remains bullish. Okay, my bias for USD card still remains bullish. Okay. I'm hoping liquidity at this previous high will be cleared before going bearish. Okay, before you go bearish, wait for liquidity at these previous highs to be cleared before you go bearish on USD card. And bias for USD card this week is bearish. Okay, but wait for them to break clear liquidity at this previous high before you go bearish. I hope that is clear. Let's see what we have on 4 hour. Okay, I believe this current move is to trap retail traders. Okay, I believe it's to trap retail traders to sell USD card. Okay, so let me see 15 1 hour. Okay, so still very bullish on USD card. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Any question? You have any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? All right. If there are no questions, I would have to end the session. We have to call it a day. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? No question? No question. All right. I wish you all a profitable trading day. Today is CPI and FOMC. You cannot be aggressive in the market. You cannot be aggressive in the market. Okay. Ensure you apply proper risk and money management, please. Ensure you apply proper risk and money management if you don't want to blow your account. A lot of people will blow their account today, and a lot of people will make money today. You should be in the category of those who would make money today. Okay, be in the category of those who would make money today, and not the category of those who would blow their accounts. Ensure you apply good risk and money management. Okay, so that will be all for this session. I appreciate you all for always showing up in the sessions. If you like if you got value from the stream, please give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up if you got value from the stream. Okay, so that will be all for this session. Bye for now.